With Donald Trump's recent re-election, a new era of U.S. foreign policy may be on the horizon, particularly when it comes to support for Ukraine in its ongoing war with Russia. Trump's victory brings uncertainty for Ukraine, which has relied heavily on American aid since the Russian invasion began more than 2.5 years ago. Throughout his campaign, President-elect Trump, alongside his running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, has voiced doubts about continuing the U.S. commitment to Ukraine. Trump has even hinted that he could push Ukraine toward a negotiated settlement with Russia, aiming for what he calls an uneasy truce. This election outcome arrives as Ukraine faces escalating challenges on the battlefield. In the eastern Donbas region, where Russian forces are determined to secure territory, Ukrainian military officials report an ongoing struggle. Commander-in-Chief Oleksandr Syrskyi recently described the situation as difficult and stressed the urgent need for continued resources. Further complicating matters, U.S. intelligence indicates that Russia may soon bolster its forces with up to 10,000 North Korean soldiers stationed near the Ukraine border. Under the Biden administration, the U.S. provided tens of billions in aid, including both military equipment and financial support. In response to Trump's victory, the outgoing administration is rushing to increase aid shipments to Kyiv before the transition of power. Trump's relationship with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has been, well, complicated. In 2019, Trump's pressure on Zelensky to investigate his political rivals was central to Trump's first impeachment. Despite this history, Zelensky congratulated Trump on his victory, expressing hopes for peace through strength and a mutually beneficial relationship moving forward. He emphasized Ukraine's interest in ongoing U.S. support, while making it clear that Ukraine seeks to negotiate from a position of strength. On the campaign trail, Trump repeatedly claimed that the war would not have started if he had been in office, and he's made bold promises to end the conflict quickly. In September, during a debate with Vice President Kamala Harris, Trump suggested that Ukraine should have made territorial concessions to avoid bloodshed, and he proposed a potential deal that would satisfy both sides. In anticipation of Trump's potential shift in foreign policy, NATO has already begun establishing a mission to coordinate military support and training for Ukraine, aiming to Trump-proof future aid. At a recent press conference, Zelensky addressed Trump's comments, stating he hadn't heard any explicit plans to reduce U.S. support for Ukraine. However, Zelensky admitted that any reduction in American aid would severely impact Ukraine's ability to resist Russian advances and that U.S. commitment is crucial to achieving a swift resolution. As the transition to a new administration unfolds, both Ukraine and its allies are watching closely. With Trump's victory, significant questions remain about the future of U.S. support to Ukraine and the potential impact on the war. Thank you for watching. For ongoing updates on this developing story and more, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.